What's up, everybody? Today we're looking at the Samagon 28mm f2.8 on the Sony a6000. Okay, so here it is, the Samagon 28mm f2.8. And I got this one at my local thrift store again. I got this in one of my first bundle bags that I ever purchased. It was a Canon FD lot, and it came with a 50mm 1.4, a 50mm 1.8, an old Canon AE1, a flash, just a bunch of stuff, and this was in there too. So keep your eyes open. I paid $25 for the whole thing. There are a lot of deals out there, especially at your thrift stores. If you've got a local thrift store, jump in there, check the photo section. You might find a bargain. Now the aperture range on this lens goes from f2.8 to f22. And why don't you have a listen to the aperture opening and closing? Now this lens has 6 aperture blades. This shot was taken wide open, and then I stopped it down a little bit so you could get an idea of what that hex-shaped bokeh is going to look like. Now the lens is pretty compact, but it still gives you a nice grip, and the minimum focusing distance is a foot, and then it's going to take you about a half turn on the throw to get to your maximum distance. Now this is an off-branded lens, but it uses the Canon FD mount as indicated right there. And so I'm going to need to use a Canon FD to NEX adapter. And I like to use these KNF concept adapters. If you've seen any of my other Canon videos, then you've seen this same adapter. And the Canon FD lenses are a little special in that they require you to throw this extra switch to allow you to use the aperture. Now the FD lenses come in 2 different forms. There's the bayonet and then there's the breech lock. Now this is a breech lock lens, which means it has that extra ring on it. So you need to attach the adapter, then throw the ring down, and then throw the lock switch over to lock. And then that will allow you to use the aperture. If you don't do that, the aperture stays wide open and you can't stop it down at all. Now that we have the lens adapted, it's super easy getting this on the camera because it's just E-mount to E-mount. We don't have to think about any more FD switches. Just line up the dots, make the turn, and the lens clicks on there, just like any E-mount lens would. Now this is a nice little compact combination, and I went out and took a few shots to give you an idea of what it looked like around the neck. And then I took a few shots in the hand as well to give you an idea of what that might look like. It was a beautiful day outside, so I decided to take a nature walk to get you guys some samples. Now I usually like to leave you with little betta fish bokeh, but unfortunately our betta fish is sick right now and didn't want to appear in this video. So instead you get the lucky cat. And guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more like it, go ahead and subscribe. And I always like hearing your comments down below, so leave a comment and we'll see you next time.